And Aaron, we had freezing temperatures, really, essentially this morning. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Uggs this morning. It was pretty bitterly cold earlier.
Yeah, you know, DFW stayed just above that freezing mark, but there were spots that dropped into the 20s. We were expecting this morning to be a little bit colder than where we were yesterday morning, and now looking at the temperatures here in the Metroplex, it's 45 at DFW, 44 for McKinney and Denton, about 43 in Bridgeport right now, which is one of the cooler spots, but most of us sitting in the mid-40s, and these temperatures are about 5 to 8 degrees cooler compared to this time yesterday. The winds are a little lighter today, and the skies are clear. Now, it will be sunny as we head into this afternoon, so that's going to help to warm things up a little bit. 52 by 2 o'clock, and I think we top out around 55 degrees this afternoon, but yesterday, DFW was able to get into the low 60s before we kind of saw the temperatures tank just in time for trick-or-treating, right? So temperatures a little bit cooler this afternoon, but the wind isn't too bad. We'll have plenty of sunshine. And then the next few days, temperatures rebound nicely. 62 tomorrow, 70 on Friday, 75 on Saturday. You know, I know Game 5 is tonight. We don't want a Game 6 or 7, but if we're going to have them here in Texas, in North Texas, I should say, the weather could not be better. 70 degrees on Friday, 75 as we head into Saturday. The one thing I will say is we have one more chilly morning. So don't put away the heavy coats just yet. We're going to have a lot of spots dropping to freezing or below. You see Terrell at 31, Bonham, Paris, Gainesville, Denton at 32, McKinney just above that freezing mark at 33 tomorrow morning. 35 in Fort Worth, 36 in Dallas. So it is very chilly tomorrow morning, but once we get into the second half of the work week, what we're going to see in the upper levels, what we call a little bit more in the way of zonal flow. So from west to east, we're, you know, not seeing these huge dips, but if anything, we're seeing that ridge building a little farther off to the south and west. So this is why we're going to see those temperatures warm up. We go from highs in the 50s to highs in the 80s, and it brings us some dry time as well, which, you know, just kind of thinking back to the last 10 days or so, we saw just as much rain, nearly just as much rain in the last week of October alone than we saw for spring and summer combined here. So we need a little dry time. We're going to get it, and we're going to get that warm up as well. Just imagine stepping up to the low 80s for Sunday and Monday, upper 70s, low 80s, and then just as quickly we dip back down into the mid 60s for Thursday and Friday of next week. But a picture perfect 7-day forecast, if I do say so myself. 35 tomorrow morning. That is the one really, really chilly morning with some frost on the windshields. Low 60s in the afternoon, though, and then we fall back, Karen, to a high of 79 for Sunday afternoon.